Yes, people, welcome back. This video is going to be about how to have purpose as a man, which is a super important topic. And stick to the end because I'll be telling you guys how you can find it if you're a bit lost, you don't know what to do. And this is one of those topics like it's important for every single man, even some females. But yeah, I cater these videos towards men just because I'm a man. I don't know what it's like to live as a woman because I'm not a woman. But yeah, stick around to the end. I'll tell you how to find your purpose and we'll get straight in. No edits, no BS, just straight facts from my brain to your ears. And yeah, I finally figured out how to use this loom. So the whole point of a purpose is why you're on this earth. Like, what's your destiny? Why are you on this earth? It's why it's important to have a purpose. And the problem isn't having a purpose. The problem is without a purpose. The things that will happen in your life. You'll have a lot of negative stuff you'll give your energy to, or you'll completely waste time. Or even worse, let me just move this out of the way. Even worse, as a man, you naturally want to provide and naturally want to make everyone's lives around you like better, enhanced. So without a purpose, you can actually be taken away. And without a purpose, it can lead you to feeling lost and unfulfilled. And what comes with this? It's not just time wasted on this earth. It leads you to doing other dumb shit, like drugs, alcohol, vices. Like anything can be a vice, anything can be negative if it drags you down. Waste time, or even worse, affects those around you negatively. Like if you're a drug addict, you're gonna figure out a way to get money for the drugs, and you're not really working on yourself. You're not working at all either, probably. So where do you get the money? You take it from people around you. That's why people end up, doing all types of shit. I've seen it in real time, like being thieves, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not here to lecture you on this simple bullshit. Like everyone knows, don't do drugs, don't drink. I'm just telling you the basics. Without purpose, it leads to this shit. And maybe it's not drugs and drinking and all of this. Maybe without your purpose, you just turn into a fat shit eating too much food. Like, let's keep it real. We've all been there. Like, even me after my fights. Like, the fight's done now. It's like, shit. You just eat a bit of shit food for a few days, but that's what I mean. A few days of eating shit food, that's all right. But there's no purpose. There's no. Obviously, I'm still aiming high, but once like a big title fight's done, it's like, ah, what's next? Even a good example of this is Tyson Fury. So after I don't know what championship belt he got, like he must have been like world champion 5 times or whatever, heavyweight world champion. And he entered that clinical depression phase where he was doing drugs, drinking, and he got super fat. And he made that great comeback. That's because he felt like he already achieved what he needed to achieve in life. He lost the purpose, He was done. He was world champion and everything. He had no purpose in life, so he had to turn to other vices. And yeah, that's not a good way to be. And that's the effects of not having a purpose. Even if you've achieved what you want to achieve, you can change your purpose. It's an amazing thing about a purpose. All great fighters, their purpose was fighting. They got amazing at fighting, and once they reached that top level, they just put that energy into something else. Perfect example of this, someone like Mayweather. I don't agree with it, but he went opened a bunch of businesses, opened strip clubs, He has like loads of real estate now. Like he done a bunch of businesses. I'm not saying like it's a good thing, but he made his purpose money. Ironically, his name's Money Mayweather. But yeah, he went from his purpose being a world champion boxer, blah, 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 undefeated, the greatest ever, which is actually like fucking crazy goals. And he just put that energy into something else. And yeah, he succeeded massively. Yeah, this discusses the problems without a purpose. Like I said earlier, without it, as a man, you'll feel like loss of direction. You'll be like, yo, what the fuck am I doing in my days? Especially if you're super ambitious like me. Like me, I cannot have a single day go by where, you're not really doing much or progressing. Even on like a rest day, you'll be progressing somewhere. You'll be doing mobility, deep stretches, or something to progress you, even a couple % forward. But yeah, without a purpose, and especially if you're ambitious, like you'll lose your mind. You'll be like, what the hell? I can't be wasting these days away doing nothing. I'll do anything. That's how you tend to think. But yeah, society often pushes comfort. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Oh yeah, pushes comfort over ambition. And yeah, like I said before, without a goal, you'll fall into bad habits. You know, the bad habits can be anything from overeating, doesn't have to be as extreme as drugs, like I said, can be women, can be, you're just off your purpose, you're off the track of going forward, which is the main thing. That's the whole point of having a purpose, to push forward, to progress. Right, now, how do you fix this? How do you find this magical purpose that takes you into rainbow and lollipop land and makes you all happy? You know, it's not that extreme, but you do feel amazing and energetic when you're attacking your purpose day after day after day, knowing your progress and knowing you're going somewhere. This is how you do it. Do some like self-analysis, like take 30 minutes, literally write it on a piece of paper if you have to, or write in your notes. I think writing physically is actually better. I should do it more often, because when you physically write something, I don't know, it does something in your subconscious brain that helps you. But this is what you should do. So identify what are your strengths, what are you actually good at, and what are you interested in, and try and interlink the two. So you should have a long list, like about 30 things at least. Like, are you good at talking? I'm great at fighting, and I love fighting. No, it wasn't just that I was great at fighting. No, no one's born a great fighter. That's a lie. I was actually pretty aggressive, but in a good way. I wasn't like aggressive, like I've never had a street fight, anything like that, but just naturally I was pretty aggressive, playing sports, all of that stuff. And I was interested in fighting. I was interested in a Mayweather Pacquiao fight. That's what got me into boxing. So you can find a purpose like that. You interlink the two. Okay, professional boxer, bang, 6 years later. It didn't happen just overnight, but you get what I mean. So list out like two different sections. One, all your strengths, and one, what you're interested in, and try and interlink the two into something. So for example, you could be good at speaking, and what you're interested in, maybe you're boring and you're interested in politics. So you're an exceptional speaker and you're interested in politics. Try and find a link between the two, what you can do. Obviously you're not going to run for prime minister straight away, but try and work with someone in that industry or something. Just identify all your strengths and what you're interested in, and something will just work its way. Something will just, it'll be screaming at you through what you've written. It'll be like, yo, pick me, do this. And it'll make something happen in your brain. You'll connect the dots, basically. Now, what if I have no strengths and I'm incredibly boring, and my only interest is Netflix? Now, if you're that boring, just tells me you haven't been doing enough in life. Like, you haven't been attacking enough. So get new experiences, travel, do some shit, anything. Take a random fight in Thailand. I had a friend recently do this. Literally go take a flight to Bali, to Thailand. Place is super cheap to live. Even me, times, I ain't really done it for purpose reasons, but I had a bunch of work to do to help some people, and I thought, this is a good opportunity. I spent months out in Dubai. Dubai. Yeah, I went to Dubai like 3 times last year, just helping my friends. But yeah, let's get back to the point. Let's say, I've got no strengths, no interest, blah, blah, blah. This is what I think. It's never a bad move to go gym and get in amazing shape. Every man, I think that's bare minimum. Like, you should be going gym. If you don't go gym, at least be doing runs, having a clean diet, 100%. Not walks like 10,000 steps a day. Like, do that extra, but that can't be your main workout, because you're not old man. You're a young guy. I'm guessing if you're listening to this, it's your peak masculine years. You really want to challenge yourself, man. You get super jacked, become good at gymnastics, become a fighter. Just something with the gym, something physical. Go test yourself physically. Now you're gonna think, how does this lead to my purpose? This is how it leads to your purpose. One thing leads to another. Once you go gym, any time of day, anytime you go gym, it's never a bad move. It can be the last thing you do of the day. It can be the first thing you do. It's never a bad move to go gym. And then slowly you'll see your physical body change. And because it's a good move, you've gone to the gym, you feel amazing, you look a bit better than you did last week when you're looking in the mirror. It's never a bad move to go to the gym, and now you're having different thoughts, you're meeting new people, And who knows, after the gym session, this has happened to me plenty of times, it'll lead to new ideas, and then you'll be like, it's not a bad move. What's this? This thumbs up. Anyway, yeah, you'll be like, it's not a bad move to now do XYZ, to, go to this event, go to this country, take this flight. Like, I think I've booked flights literally in the gym. I was like, oh yeah, fuck it. And I messaged a few people, bang, bang, bang. One thing led to another. I've taken phone calls in the gym, because when you're in the gym, you feel, forget the confidence and all of that. You just have I don't know the word for it, but your energy, your vibration is like here. You feel amazing. So you feel amazing, you're in the gym, you made a good move, now you make another good move, one thing leads to another. This is how you get all the experiences, make the connections, meet new people. It's just win, win, win. You're stacking small wins on top of each other. And it may not sound like a lot, but over the course of a year, this adds up. Yes, boys, I hope you're well. Don't know what the hell happened there. My laptop died. Somehow, miraculously, the Loom video is saved. So I'll just carry on from where I left off. And now how to fix your purpose, how to find it. If you can't find it, like I said, let's say you're just watching Netflix, that's your only hobby, which I know it isn't you, but I'm just giving you a worst case scenario. If it is you, there's still hope. We have a long life and a long time on this planet. Actually, it's not that long, it's very short, but grand scheme of things, 70 years. Bloody hell, mate, it's a lot of time to make something of yourself. We can get it done, come on. Now, the fix, like I said, if you know absolutely nothing, going in the gym, step one, it's the first positive step. So you made one good move. Then at the gym, your thought process will be different. This is why people that tend to go gym, look after themselves, be healthy. They tend to be more confident. You can just sense it on them as they walk. Just when you communicate with them and stuff. And two, you don't have to be some big meathead. Even people like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, even these type of guys, multi, the richest in the world, not multi-billion, the richest people in the world. Even them, even though they ain't jacked, they take care of their health. They take out a time slot each day and they schedule that. They use that time just purely for fitness, exercise, all that type of stuff. So it shows you the importance of it. Even them, with their purpose of Microsoft and Apple and being a nerd full time, they still find time to, go gym, be healthy and do all that stuff. So it just shows you the importance of it. Because look, I'm telling you guys, I live it and I breathe it. When you go gym, you start the day off right and you attack the gym session. You actually put in some work. After that, everything else goes smooth. But if you miss a day at the gym, unless you're busy doing something, if you actually slack off, which I never do, because it's my job. If I'm slacking, my competition, they're ahead already. You can't slack on a run, because the way I look at it, if you're being lazy on your run, your opponent's not going to be lazy in the ring when he's coming to take your head off. There's no, it's just automatic. I don't even have to think about these things. My thought process is different, but I'll try to help you guys out as much as I can. I also go through this a lot more in my free Telegram. I can be a bit more blunt, straight to the point. But for YouTube, gotta keep it. But yeah, your opponent's not going to give you a second chance. He's not even going to give you, think twice basically about coming forward, taking your head off. So for people like me, obviously you don't have to be a pro athlete, but I don't have to think, just shit, go gym, smash it out regardless, bang, next thing. But yeah, you get that gym session out the way, believe me, the rest of your day will go a lot smoother. And it's day after day after day after day. They say compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world or some bullshit. But yeah, forget compound interest on your finances. It's compound interest on yourself, on your mindset, your mental health, your physical health. Before you know it, you're a more valuable human being, arguably. You're more valuable you. You're a level above yourself than you were last week, last month, last year. If you spend a year in the gym, you're a better version of yourself than the guy who didn't go gym like that. And now because you're here, now you have more leverage. Now you can go, because your mindset's stronger, everything's stronger. You can go into different things, different businesses, better ideas, better friendship groups. Maybe your old friendship groups, they only hit you up to drink and smoke and do stupid stuff. I don't know. I haven't experienced this. Never smoked drugs. Oh yeah, and these are the transformations. So forget this where it says fitness questions. This was just for a live on TikTok. So basically, I was just helping a few people with some fitness questions for my private group, KO Coaching. Back then it was called Fight Club. But even look at me. Right, I'm prime example. You're telling me this Amir on the right, Even the way I look and I'm standing I was just taking a picture. I didn't think twice about it. I didn't care about being a bit, Compared to that guy, this guy's mindset is bulletproof. And the difference between these photos is like 3 months. Like, I just lost fat, that's all it was. The muscle was already there. I just got shredded, super shredded. But anyway, forget me, because I was already a pro. No, I wasn't a pro boxer. I was already boxing here. I wasn't even pro here. I was still amateur. So both times I was still boxing, I still made crazy improvements. But these guys in my coaching group, this guy, look what he went from. Going from skinny to that big. Imagine forget how he physically changed. Imagine how his mindset changed. Like, he physically seen himself grow that much. Same thing with my boy here, T. Once you physically get that big, like, mentally you're stronger as well, which is more important, way more important than the physical. Forget the physical. It's the mental side of things. Now, because you've built that discipline, you've seen the work it takes to build your body physically, you can now take that and put it into any other field, pretty much. And let's say you have no purpose, blah, blah, blah. There's no excuse to not be in shape, at least. Especially if you're a young man. Like, you don't have to be crazy jacked. Look, we all got different body types. It's cringe, but they always say it's you versus you. It literally is. Like, as long as you're better than before. So as long as that's you before and that's you after, that's a win. That's a W. And the energy you carry after, transforming yourself like that, it's just noticeable in every area of life. Rooms you walk in, everything. But we'll go on to the next point. And yeah, it builds discipline, like I said before, which is the most important trait you can have as a man. Discipline certainly isn't loyalty. I'm joking. Don't come attacking me. But no. But when I said loyalty, I don't mean like be disloyal amongst your brothers or fucking friends or whatever, or your family. Like, if you're disloyal, piece of shit. Anyway, I won't ramble too much, and back to the purpose. Yeah, it gives you all these traits, yada yada, you sacrifice comfort for long-term success. I forgot the word for it. Yeah, I forgot the word for it. On to the next slide. No edits, no BS. We'll go. Yeah, and you develop routines. And the routines you develop for your physical health, you put that into business, you're smashing everyone. Next. Yeah, if you haven't got purpose, set ambitious goals. Like, aim super high. Like, when I started boxing, from the first day I was like, look, I want to be a world champion. Like, and people will obviously, like, smoke at you or whatever. Fuck their opinion, I don't care about that. So I said I'm going to be a world champion. Other people started boxing and I've been in the same rooms with them as they're getting signed. And they put on their Instagram and stuff like, oh, gonna give it a go. Gonna give it the boxing a go. Fuck that energy. You ain't getting nowhere with that energy. You want to be that guy, you walk in a room, aim super fucking high. Make sure everyone hates you as well. It's better for everyone to hate you than everyone pat you on the back like, oh yeah, give it your best. Because look, now you have something to prove. Now everyone's like, what's this guy on about, world champion? You ain't gonna be fucking world champion. And let's say they're right. Let's say you don't become a world champion. With that energy, I guarantee you at least become British champion, you become European champion. You at least build a good personal brand, make millions of pounds with your fights and bring a big audience. You gain some type of win, some kind of W that you wouldn't have if you just came in the room like, oh, I'm just going to give it a go. You see that energy when you're like, oh, I'm just going to give it a go. You'll get nowhere with that energy. Believe me. Like, yeah, you just won't. I was going to say a separate point, but it doesn't matter too much. And yeah, holding yourself that high to a standard, you basically can't fuck up now because you've said it, it's your word as a man. And yeah, you got these other things. These are all common sense, break them into actionable steps and all that. Let's say it's boxing, it's training twice a day, 3 times a day if you want, finding the right coaches, managers, promoters, joining groups, join my coaching group, KO coaching, associate with the right people. Everyone's purpose is different. Based on your purpose, you got to break it down into these sections. And the action is the main part. It's not just breaking down the steps, actually taking the action. That's the main part. And yeah, visualize success daily. I'm pretty sure you already do that. Like, I'm pretty sure every man, when they wake up, they think about money or getting fitter and stronger. That's all I think about. Don't know about you guys, but thinking about leveling up. That's what success pretty much means. It depends on your age now. If you're 40, maybe it's family and all of that. But yeah, everyone's different. Your purpose is your purpose. Look, it's not my purpose. My purpose isn't your purpose. Everyone's different, and it's fine to be different. That's why you just gotta break these down into your own, for your own purpose. Like I said, taking action is the most important thing. Even if it's a rest day, even if you're not doing anything. Taking small percentage gains, small steps is better than nothing. You can't slack off. If you slack off, that's how you end up like Tyson Fury, man. You enter that clinical depression in the deep waters. You're like, what the hell am I doing in my life? It's all going wrong. And yeah, you can always learn new skills that align with your purpose. So let's say I'm a pro boxer. I know I'm gonna be on stage one day. I have to talk. And to be honest, me, even before this, I hated all that stuff, like being extra on social media. I would never thought I'd make YouTube videos. But like, you know what? People need to know your brand, like as a boxer. And also, so now, because that's another point for me, I'm like, okay, I have to get exceptional at speaking to the camera, which some people won't be good at. I have to be friendlier. All this bullshit. I've always been friendly, but you know what I mean. Like, you gotta break it down into these steps. Alright, ticket sale, that's another one. I've gotta be able to sell tickets now. I have to run around selling tickets, which is the worst part of being a pro boxer. Is bullshit, because you don't even keep any of the money yourself. So, yeah, let me see what this says. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this slide actually. That one's irrelevant. So just learn, you can learn skills that align with your purpose. So let's say your purpose is to be a rapper. Look, this is a perfect example. It's better to be a jacked rapper. It's better to be 50 Cent, where when you wear a vest. Or better to be Akon, where you take your top off at the concert, all the girls are screaming. It's better to be a jacked rapper than a scrawny rapper. We can all agree on that. So now you're a rapper. That's your purpose. Going to the gym on the side of it, that's you learning new skills, getting jacked. Now this will increase your sales. It will increase your personal brand. It will make everything better. It's a win-win-win everywhere. You see, that just came from my head. So that's a rapper. Let's say another one. Yeah, we don't have to get too deep into it. It's pretty much basic stuff. Just learn new skills that align with your purpose. Think of your purpose here and think of other stuff that will help you. Think pro boxer, other stuff maybe I should do is probably like yoga. I don't do yoga. Maybe I should join a running club because it helps with fitness. Anything. Just think of other things that align with your purpose and it will help you get even that extra 10%, 5%, and add that to it. Being in shape is going to help anyone's purpose. Steve Jobs, even he started doing all these jiu-jitsu classes and stuff. Or is it Mark Zuckerberg? It's one of them nerds. R.I.P. Forgot Steve Jobs is dead. I don't disrespect the dead. I forgot Steve Jobs is dead. I was literally thinking the owner of Facebook. I was like, is it Steve Jobs? Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg. Apologies. Yes, Mark Zuckerberg, who's taken up jiu-jitsu class. And yeah, even him, like, it's better to be a jacked guy who owns Facebook and knows jiu-jitsu who can whoop your ass, because now you can't say anything to him. So that aligns with his purpose. But yeah, next point. Overcoming obstacles. Yeah, setbacks will happen. And the setbacks, they help you come back stronger, man. 100%. I've had loads of setbacks. You get injuries and stuff in fighting. On your purpose, maybe you'll have major setbacks. And when you do, this is where you seek guidance from people above you, successful people. And sometimes you need to develop a team. So right here, you can see this was at my fight. This is all, look, it's not just me winning the Midlands title. It's 4 people around me. That's my team. It's my coach, my manager, the cut man, the guy that did my raps. Like, you need everyone. It's a team effort. Even though it's just you in there, it is teamwork. And this leads on to my next point, the next slide. Oh no, we ain't at the conclusion yet. Yeah, you can read all this gibberish. It doesn't matter as much as me talking to you. But yeah, it gives you life meaning. I've already gone over that. But this is the point I wanted to talk about. Where is it? Oh, did we skip? Oh, here it is. We skipped the slide too fast, I think. Yeah. I don't know how we went past this slide. Yeah, so if you don't know how to get your purpose, or you want a deeper purpose, surrounding yourself with winners is like a life hack. Now, what do I mean by this? So you need to find people that are killing it in certain areas, and a winner can be anyone to you. So to me, that's the first picture. It's me and my manager. We always Conor Ben. We've sparred him multiple times. Third picture, most important, my dad, big winner. And the last picture is owner of Do Not Age, Alan Graves, came to my fight. He took a company from nothing to now it's valued over 100 million, 100M.
And yeah, he came to my fight. It's crazy. I had steak the day after with him. It's amazing. Now I'll go through these one by one why it's important. So my manager, so anyone, forget it's my manager, this, that. Anyone ahead of you in life, you can always learn from them. Even people that aren't ahead of you. It sounds very big headed. I don't like saying that, but you know, anyone like killing it in a certain area, you can learn a lot from them. Now my manager, he's been in the ring many times. He taught me a lot about the pro game, sitting low. He taught me about the coaching side, not the coaching, like he coached me about them side of things. You know, it's different to the amateurs. When I was amateur, I started boxing. I was too excited, too jumpy on my feet, and he told me like, "Yo, settle down. You got to slow everything down, do this." So he guided me that way because he's ahead of me, and he's already been there, done that. And because of that, there's no negativity. Like everything I talk, he's like, "Yeah, we can make that happen." It's everything like bounces off each other. I throw big comments out here, positive. It bounces off. He's like, yeah, here's how we can do it. And then bang, like this. We talk more big things. We just bounce off each other. It's great. Like you can talk to someone like that, be like, yo, I want to be a world champion. He's like, here's how, blah, 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 blah. And then you bounce off each other. Okay, these are the steps we got to take. If you talk to someone negative or someone weak or someone who's never been doing what you want to do, it's just chaos. It's chaos. You'll lose your mind. Imagine you want to build a big personal brand. Let's say a purpose. You want to take your personal brand to the next level. Yeah, 1,000,000 followers. If you talk to someone weak and negative and they've never done anything like that and they just want a safe, secure job, every time you talk something exciting, they're just gonna shut that shit down. Like, bro, just get a job or whatever bullshit they want to say. I remember someone said to me, like, when I was young, and it hurt, man, because I didn't give a shit about being a pro boxer. I didn't even think about boxing like that back then. I think I was like 15. I was like, yeah, maybe I could be a pro boxer. Then he's like, oh, like be realistic. And me, I never had like pro boxer on this massive pedestal, because I had OGs like my dad in my life. And when he said that, I was like, shit, bro. Like it just shut it down. You know what I mean? It's not a nice feeling. That's another reason you shouldn't have like weak, negative people around you. Now, next one, Conor Benn, sparred him a few times. I was meant to spar him for this Chris Eubank fight, so it's the biggest fight in the UK happening. I'm meant to be one of his main sparring partners for this camp, but I'm not too sure yet. That he's like my manager's basically in discussions with him about that. But yeah, I sparred him multiple occasions. I learned a lot from him, man. Yeah, learned a shit ton. So, because he's here sparring and I sparred him, it helps you like get a ladder, basically get like an escalator, shoot up to their, not to their level in like some big heavyweight, but you pick a few things off them. When you come back sparring people in your own level, you just absolutely lap up, destroy them. Now the next one, my dad obviously gave me crazy mindset. My dad has a crazy story. I should probably make a YouTube video on it just by itself. But yeah, he has a crazy story from when he's a young kid in Saddam Hussein's prison, where I was born. Crazy story. He escaped. Anyway, luckily, he was like sentenced to be hung, but he was pardoned by Saddam. It's a crazy story. Like many Kurdish people, I'm Kurdish, so I was born in Kurdistan. They have everyone in their family, like, or they at least know someone in their family who has like some crazy story like this. It was chaos back then, and it wasn't even that long ago. It's just one generation above us. So, you guys hear about the war, like, World War, like, ages ago. Us, it's like, it's our dad and uncle. That's crazy. Next one, Alan Graves, yeah, he helped me. Basically, you get the point. I don't have to go through every single person one by one, but this guy, like, levels ahead. Just business, marketing, anything. Like, shows you it's possible, one. That's the nice thing, having people ahead of you. Shows you it's possible. And two, they can guide you, and you basically skip all the errors they made, which is arguably worth thousands of pounds, because you're not wasting years of your own life to make the same mistakes, then learn from the mistakes, and then apply it and take action. You're skipping all that just by associating with them and bouncing ideas off each other, or asking questions, being respectful, being polite, or just even visually seeing them, being in the same circle as them, being in the same rooms as them. It does something to your brain. So yeah, that's the conclusion. We're done there, and you know what? I'm happy I finished this video off now, because earlier I was a bit low energy, but this is alright. It's a good video. If you want more videos like this, let me know. This just came to my head last minute, like a video about purpose. I'll keep trying to make these daily. Now I know how Loom works. Sorted this out. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments what you want to see next.